Liam Caldwell, a Canadian xenobiologist, stood on the deck of the human exploration vessel Endeavour, staring at the bioluminescent planet Zalor below. The warning blared over the comm system. All personnel are advised against any contact with Zalarian females. Repeat, do not approach the females. Liam's curiosity had always been his guiding star. As the Endeavour orbited Zalor, he couldn't help but marvel at the stunning display of luminescent flora that lit up the planet's surface like a living, breathing work of art. The tension between humans and Zalarian males was palpable, rooted in deep-seated cultural misunderstandings. Zalarians were a proud and enigmatic race, their societal norms vastly different from those of humanity. Liam's communicator buzzed, breaking his reverie. A message from Ceres, a Zalarian female, appeared on the screen. Meet me in the bioluminescent forest. Midnight. The ship's warnings echoed in his mind, but his scientific drive to uncover the unknown overpowered his caution. His decision was made, and he knew the risks involved. That night, Liam descended to the planet's surface. The air was thick with the scent of alien foliage, and the forest glowed with an ethereal light. As he ventured deeper, he spotted Ceres. She stood under a massive glowing tree, her skin adorned with bioluminescent patterns that shifted with her emotions, creating an aura of mystique around her. Liam Caldwell, Ceres greeted, her voice soft but firm. The initial tension between them was tangible, a mix of curiosity and wariness. They struggled with language barriers, each trying to understand the other's intentions and meanings. Ceres began to share cryptic hints about her society, revealing the misunderstood nature of Zalarian females. They possessed empathic and telepathic abilities, gifts that had been both revered and feared. Liam reciprocated by sharing stories of human history and values, emphasizing the importance of understanding and cooperation. Their mutual curiosity and respect began to break down initial barriers. Ceres spoke of a hidden truth within Zalarian culture, one that could change the dynamics between their species. Liam's excitement grew as he realized the potential for a groundbreaking discovery that could bridge the gap between humans and Zalarians. But their meeting did not go unnoticed. As Liam prepared to return to the Endeavour, he felt the weight of unseen eyes upon him. The human crew's apprehensions were well-founded, and now both human and Zalarian factions were on high alert. The rogue Zalarian faction, known for their staunch opposition to any form of interspecies cooperation, had taken an interest in their clandestine meetings. Back on the ship, Liam faced a barrage of questions and concerns. His unauthorized meeting with Ceres had caused alarm among his crew, who feared for his safety and the potential diplomatic fallout. He tried to assure them that his intentions were purely scientific, but the unease among his colleagues was evident. The next day, Liam received a stern warning from Captain Jonathan Edwards, a cautious and protective leader. Liam, I respect your passion for discovery, but you're putting yourself and this mission at risk. We cannot afford to provoke the Zalarians further. Despite the captain's warnings, Liam's resolve remained unshaken. He knew that understanding the Zalarian females was key to fostering a lasting peace between their species. However, the growing connection between him and Ceres was under increasing pressure from both sides. As Liam pondered his next steps, a shadowy figure from the Zalarian rogue faction watched from the shadows. The rogue faction's presence signaled imminent danger, and Liam realized that his quest for knowledge had put him at the center of a perilous conflict. Returning to his quarters, Liam's mind raced with thoughts of Ceres and the potential revelations that lay ahead. He knew that navigating this intricate web of alliances and enmities would require not only scientific acumen but also diplomacy and courage. The stakes were higher than ever, and the path forward was fraught with uncertainty. The next morning, Liam found his quarters in disarray. His equipment lay scattered, some of it visibly tampered with, and on his bed, a warning note read, "Stay away from her or face consequences." Liam's meetings with Ceres continued, each one revealing more about the Zalarian species. Ceres explained that Zalarian females possessed empathic and telepathic abilities, gifts that had been misunderstood and feared by their male counterparts. She shared stories of how these abilities could bring harmony and balance, but instead had led to division and mistrust. Liam meticulously documented these revelations, seeing them as a potential bridge between their worlds. The rogue Zalarian faction, however, was intensifying its efforts to maintain the status quo. Their fear of losing traditional power drove them to desperate measures. Meanwhile, the human crew aboard the Endeavour was growing increasingly divided. Some supported Liam's mission, recognizing the potential for a significant breakthrough, while others feared the consequences of provoking the Zalarians. Liam and Saris devised a plan to present their findings to both species. They believed that by sharing their knowledge, they could foster understanding and peace. During one of their secret meetings, Saris handed Liam an ancient artifact, its surface inscribed with intricate patterns. As he activated it, a holographic projection illuminated the space around them, revealing a hidden history of the Zalarians. The projection depicted a time when Zalarian males and females lived in harmony, their abilities combined to benefit their world. Liam was struck by the realization that reuniting the sexes could restore balance and save Zalar from its ecological decline. The weight of this discovery fueled his determination to succeed. But their plans were not to go unchallenged. The rogue faction struck with precision, capturing Saris and destroying Liam's research. Liam narrowly escaped back to the Endeavour, his heart pounding with both fear and resolve. His credibility was now in jeopardy, and his safety was far from assured. Determined and desperate, Liam knew he had to act. He accessed the ship's communication array and broadcast a plea to both humans and Zalarians, urging them to listen to his message of unity. The screen flickered to life, his voice steady and sincere as he outlined the discoveries he and Saris had made. He spoke of the ancient harmony, the potential for a renewed alliance, and the urgent need to overcome fear and division. As his message went out, Liam could only hope that it would reach those willing to listen, those ready to embrace a future of cooperation and understanding. Liam's broadcast interrupted the ongoing interspecies council meeting, sending a ripple of chaos through the assembly. Both humans and Zalarians demanded answers, their voices a cacophony of outrage and curiosity. The council chamber, typically a place of diplomacy, now buzzed with tension as Liam's face appeared on the main screen. Holding the ancient artifact aloft, Liam activated its holographic projection. Scenes of Zalar's past unfurled, showing a harmonious coexistence between Zalarian males and females. Initially, skepticism hung in the air, but the undeniable evidence began to shift opinions. The projection's clarity and the rich history it revealed were impossible to ignore. As the holographic images played, Saris's voice, carried by the artifact, resonated through the chamber. Her empathic tones reached deep into the hearts of her people, urging them to remember the unity they had forgotten. Her appeal was powerful, stirring long-buried memories and emotions. Among the crowd, a few Zalarian males, moved by the artifact and Saris's plea, stepped forward to support Liam's cause. Their decision marked a significant shift, but it also galvanized the rogue faction. Determined to maintain their grip on power, they intensified their propaganda efforts, spreading fear and misinformation. On the human side, Captain Jonathan Edwards, though initially wary, saw the potential for a historic breakthrough. Reluctantly, he lent his support to Liam, recognizing the importance of their mission. Together, they began to strategize, aware that time was running out. With newfound allies, Liam devised a daring plan to rescue Saris from the rogue faction's stronghold. They gathered in a secure room, laying out the details of their mission. Each member brought unique skills to the table, forming a diverse and capable team. Dr. Elena Kovac, with her expertise in psychology, played a crucial role. She helped coordinate the empathic and telepathic abilities of the Zalarian females, ensuring their powers would be used effectively. The rescue mission unfolded with high tension, each step fraught with danger. They moved under the cover of darkness, their every action meticulously planned. The stronghold loomed ahead, a fortress of resistance. Liam's team navigated its defenses with precision, their bravery and cooperation evident in every move. Minimal but impactful descriptions highlighted the conflict, focusing on the strategic brilliance and heroism of the characters. The mission's success hinged not on brute force but on cunning and unity. They infiltrated the stronghold, overcoming obstacles and evading detection. Finally, they reached Ceres, who was held in a heavily guarded chamber. The sight of her brought a surge of determination to the team. With coordinated efforts, they neutralized the guards and freed Ceres, her gratitude evident in her eyes. As they made their escape, capturing key members of the rogue faction along the way, a new threat emerged. A powerful Zalarian male, hidden within the faction's ranks, revealed a weapon capable of devastating both species. Its activation could spell disaster, undoing all their efforts for unity. The situation grew dire as the weapon powered up, its hum a foreboding sign. Liam and his team realized they had only moments to act. The weapon's destructive potential was immense, threatening to annihilate any chance of reconciliation between humans and Zalarians. Their immediate task was clear: disable the weapon before it could unleash its devastation. The team sprang into action, their focus sharp and unwavering. With a blend of human ingenuity and Zalarian abilities, they worked together to thwart the imminent catastrophe. The weapon's deactivation was a race against time, each second bringing them closer to disaster. But through sheer determination and cooperation, they succeeded, dismantling the weapon just in time. The relief was palpable as the immediate threat subsided, their collective efforts a testament to the power of unity. With the rogue faction leaders captured and the weapon neutralized, Liam and Ceres stood together, reflecting on their journey. The path had been fraught with peril, but their bond and shared vision had seen them through. The rogue faction's leader activated the weapon, sending a shockwave that reverberated across Zalar, threatening to destabilize the fragile alliance and the planet's delicate ecosystem. Panic erupted as the ground trembled and the skies darkened. Liam and Ceres quickly realized the gravity of the situation. They had to act swiftly to prevent the complete activation of the weapon. Ceres used her empathic abilities to soothe the panicked crowds, creating a sense of unity among both humans and Zalarians. Her calming presence allowed Liam to gather leaders from both species. "We must disable the weapon together," Liam urged, his voice firm yet imploring. "This threat endangers us all. Cooperation is our only hope." The humans and Zalarians rallied, pooling their knowledge and resources. Engineers from the Endeavor worked alongside Zalarian technicians, each side contributing their unique skills. The combined effort was a testament to their newfound alliance, as they raced against time to dismantle the weapon. Detailed sequences of their collaboration highlighted the strengths of each side. Human ingenuity and technology complemented the Zalarians' intricate understanding of their planet's energies. The process was fraught with tense moments as they navigated the complex machinery and ancient mechanisms of the weapon. Amid the frantic activity, Ceres and Liam shared a brief but meaningful glance. Their bond, forged through shared trials, was now the cornerstone of this united effort. Dr. Elena Kovac coordinated the empathic abilities of the Zalarian females, ensuring their mental fortitude supported the team's physical endeavors. As the teams worked tirelessly, they faced numerous setbacks. The rogue faction's leader, desperate to maintain control, launched sporadic attacks. However, the combined forces of humans and Zalarians repelled these assaults with determination and strategic prowess. The climactic moment arrived as they approached the weapon's core. The intricate machinery pulsed with dangerous energy, and disarming it required precise synchronization. Liam and Ceres led the final charge, guiding their teams through the critical steps. With every second counting down, they managed to disable the weapon just before it could unleash its full destructive potential. Relief washed over the group as the immediate threat was neutralized, though not without sacrifices. Key members of both species had demonstrated immense courage, cementing their newfound alliance through acts of heroism. The rogue faction was finally disbanded, its leaders captured and brought to justice. The victory was bittersweet, with the losses serving as a reminder of the high stakes they faced. Yet, it was also a turning point, heralding a new era of cooperation and mutual respect. In the aftermath, Liam and Ceres stood together, reflecting on the incredible journey they had undertaken. They had faced insurmountable odds, but their shared vision had seen them through. The alliance between humans and Zalarians was formalized, with plans for shared governance and mutual growth already in motion. A joint ceremony was held to celebrate their unity and the bright future ahead. Leaders from both species spoke of hope and the power of understanding, their words resonating deeply with the gathered crowd. It was a moment of triumph, not just for Liam and Ceres, but for all who believed in the possibility of peace. As the ceremony concluded, Liam and Ceres watched the mingling of their people, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment. The sight of humans and Zalarians working together to rebuild and innovate was a testament to their shared experiences and hopes. In their final moments together, Liam turned to Ceres. "We did it," he said, his voice soft but resolute. "We proved that unity is possible." Ceres nodded, her eyes reflecting the myriad emotions of their journey. "Yes, and now we must continue to nurture this bond." With that, they stood side by side, looking toward a future shaped by cooperation and understanding. Their journey had forged an unbreakable bond, one that promised a legacy of harmony and shared prosperity. The power of their unity was a beacon, lighting the path forward for both species.